Hi, I'm Jilly G. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make hoofanannies, which is my grandma's recipe for German pancakes. And I'm also going to make homemade buttermilk syrup. And first up is, not really buttermilk, but heavy cream, 1 cup, and I've got a lemon here. And I won't use all of this lemon juice, probably just maybe a teaspoon or so. Juice of half a lemon-ish, and just pour this into the heavy cream, and I'm just going to let that sit and work its magic. Just set this aside and we'll get to that in a minute. I have half a stick of butter cut up room temperature in my 9x13 pan, so that's ready. And then in this bowl I have 10 eggs, and we're just going to put them all in here. No shells. Last egg, get these out of the way. So now that our 10 eggs are ready, this is 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just gonna do a heaping 1/4 teaspoon of salt in there, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of heavy cream, and 1 cup of my gluten-free flour mix, room temperature, all in there. You could do this with a hand mixer, but I'll just use the whisk. And I'm going to put in our 9x13 with the butter. I'm going to put it in the oven, which is at 400, and we'll let this melt while we continue whisking this. Scrape down the bowl and put this aside so we can check on our butter. So the butter is all melted, and I just kind of move it around all sides of the pan, a little bit up the edges. Give our batter one more stir, and then pour it in. If you use my gluten-free flour blend with the all-natural almond flour, you'll notice the little brown flecks are the almonds. So in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll see what we've got. And while that's cooking, we're going to get working on the syrup. So in my saucepan I have 1 stick of butter that's melted, and to this we're going to add about 3/4 cup of honey. And just stir this around till it's mixed together. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit to about medium-low. And our heavy cream and lemon juice mixture, it's gotten a little chunky, which is exactly what we want. And just pour this in and mix this in. So you can see that this is almost a simmer with all those little bubbles that are starting to form. So once this is just about to a simmer, we're going to bring it off of the heat and add in, I have a tablespoon of vanilla and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Vanilla and then the baking soda will make this frothy. And just stir it. And that's looking really good. I have a jar here. I think it's actually a salad dressing container, but it works really good for syrup. And if you're confident in your ability to pour this in without a funnel, go right ahead. And most of this will fit in here, but you notice the foam, it is already sinking down. So just be patient and keep filling it up. I think that's all I'm going to be able to fit in the jar right now. So just set that aside and set this aside. And here's our German pancake. It went for about 20-25 minutes. Depends on how crispy you like your edges. And when this cools off, it will sink down. Have some fresh fruit over here. And our syrup. And let's give it a taste. Pretty good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.